Hello everyone, my name is Saksham Dikshit and this is my channel Pentest Diary. So today I'll make another video on the same series of lazy programming series, and this is a 43rd lecture. And the good news is we are about to conclude the series by 45 itself. So this is a 43rd lecture and 45th is our last lecture for this Python series. I'm not saying that these are all the concepts which we have to understand, that there are a lot, but this is just a starting point. If a person is trying to learn it from the beginning point of view, then in that case this series can help you out like in most of the possibilities. But it's nothing like you will have to learn this and this is the Bible. No, this is not a Bible, this is just a reference for you. Okay, so don't stop learning the stuffs with the whatever the documentation I provided in each and every of video of my documentation itself. I provided that, and the Python documentation is the most important. Like whatever the latest updates coming in the markets, you should read it, like having a habit, like you have to read it after every month or 2 months or 3 months, whatever is it, as per the, like if you understand everything well, as per the frequency of the change itself on the website, you just have to get it identified and accordingly try to read that so that you're updated with the latest modules, latest features of the Python itself. Okay, so that's all about the stuff. Let me go it further with this video. And in this lazy programming series itself, the another video, the topic I picked it is a pickle module. So what is a pickle module? We already discussed about the serialization and the deserialization a lot, but if we're talking about like how exactly is happening and those things that we have understood over there it's also, but using a pickle module we can able to do that very easily. So in case of serialization itself, the Python object to be get it converted to the I can say that a binary byte stream, and the reverse, like after that it gets stored in a file, then after that it's a reverse of it. Like if you're talking about the deserialization, the same byte stream is get it converted to the Python object and we get that same content which we are looking for it. So that's all about the pickle module itself. The this module having limitations also, it's having few benefits also, and features also we can discuss about it, and even the use cases we discuss about it, and then we'll see the practical section for it. So let me start with that. So a description I've already provided you, like what actually the pickle module, it's not specified stuff like this is the only stuff which we are looking for it from the pickle module: a serialization and the deserialization of the Python object to the byte stream, and from the byte stream we wanted back a Python object. That was the only thing a pickle module will be getting utilized. Now talking about the features and the functionalities. So talking about these things are straightforward, which you have discussed about it, but the syntax you have to get it understand. Like when we are going from a Python object to the byte stream, we have to use a pickle.dump. This is a function which is present inside of the module, which you call it as a pickle, and these are the things where we have to pass the like file name, and along with that we have to pass the object also. So that's all about the thing which we have to do it in case of serialization, and this is the function which we have to utilize it for that. But talking about the another section which is a deserialization, in that case itself we simply have to use pickle.load. This is the function we have to use it, which is already present in a pickle itself when we are importing that in our code. Like damn sure about it, like when you are writing the code you have to import the pickle module. That's most important. Okay, and this is a this is one of the library which you have to get imported that. Then after that the file name you have to get it, give it over there itself, and that's coming under like whatever the content we have it, we just try to get it mapped back and then try to deserialize it. For that only, like in the code itself you can able to understand more. Like right now I'm just giving a theory, that was the reason it may be possible you're not able to understand well, but when you're seeing the code you can able to correlate how exactly it's working. And this is just to read, and this is for a write byte code, and over here itself it's just for the read byte stream. Okay, that was one other thing. Talking about the Python version compatibility, so serialization we can do it by any version, and the deserialization we can do it with another version. That's also a compatibility we have it with Python different versions. Also we have it that feasibility in case of pickle module. If we are using a pickle module we can do it with, and take example, if I'm doing the serialization at my end with some other version of the Python, and at the another end if we want different version like a latest version or older version we are using it, in that case also a pickle module will work well. It's nothing like that we are not facing a compatibility issue. That's one of the things which we are looking for it all the time. Now going further with the support for the complex data structure, and we can serialize and deserialize a wide range of Python object including a custom classes, dictionary, list, tuples, sets, and the more. So these are the things coming under the category where we can utilize it for a bigger data sets also we can utilize it. And in that case, a wide range of Python object we can utilize this pickle module. And for the custom classes, including a custom classes where we are utilizing it, a custom classes itself, in case of dictionary, list, tuple, sets, and others also we can utilize it. Now talking about the limitation, that's most important, and by which you have to decide whether you have to use it or not. So deserialization data from untrusted source can be risky. That's most like when you are deserializing the traffic, you wanted the content to be get it deserialized, and you can see that retrieve that content at that time if it's coming from the untrusted source. So we don't have any feasibility inside of the pickle module so that we can authenticate, we can check that, we can validate the content. We don't have anything like that. And if it's a untrusted source and it may be a malicious content which we are trying to deserialize, then in that case definitely it will impact our system, or I can say that it will hack, it will compromise my system where I'm just trying to get it execute, or my servers also if I'm just trying to get it deployed, that concept inside of that production environment, and definitely this is creating a problem for us. So as a malicious code could be executed during the deceleration process, it's important to exercise caution when dealing with the pickle data from untrusted sources. So make sure if you are dealing with untrusted source taking any data, you should have to go through the data first instead of just utilizing that inside of the pickle module. Okay, so if even like preference point, there is no point to use it, but still if you require that as per your business requirement, you want that external data to be get utilized, then definitely you have to go through it first, inspect that content data first, and then you have to utilize that inside of the pickle module instead of just use it blindly. You're not having any visibility on the data itself, you're simply using it and put it on automate mode. No, nothing like that. If you're doing in such a way, definitely there is a possibility using this module at the time of deserialization, your system will get compromised, your server will get compromised using a malicious content just to get it deserialize it. Okay, going further with that, if you're talking about the best practices, so use cases, one other thing, performance consideration, versioning is compatibility, that we have already discussed about it. Performance consideration, while pickle is convenient, it's not always be most efficient, especially for a large data set. So we have discussed about it at the time when we are talking about different type of data sets, wide range of. But if we're talking about, especially we're talking about the performance, so it's not so efficient, it's not always be most efficient like in all the cases. This is not a positive point, this is also be one of the, say I can say that, negative point for the pickle module. That was the reason, like every module having some plus point pro and the cons itself. We're talking about the cons also, like it's efficient but it's not most certainly efficient when you're talking about a large data sets. Consider alternative like a JSON protocol buffers for the better performance. So if you're looking for the better performance, definitely we have to prefer with the JSON and the protocol buffers itself in place of using a pickle module. So that's one of the thing. As a con itself, you can take it over here itself for the performance consideration. But I'm not saying that this will not perform well, pickle will not perform well, this will be perform well. But in couple of cases, there are a couple of situations where when you are utilizing it for a large data sets, you are facing an issue over there itself, like it will not perform up to the mark which you're looking for the performance for it. And use cases we already discussed about it. That's it about it. Now we'll go to the practical section for it and see the code. Let me open my code. Okay, so this is the code, this is a small code which we are looking for it. So as I told you about it, like when we are trying to write the code, definitely we have to use a import pickle itself. This is one of the module which we have to get it import, and as we are utilizing couple of functions present inside of the pickle, that was the reason we have to use it. So now we are defining the sample Python object from our side, and this is one of the list we are giving dictionary. We are defining it from our side with the keys and the values, and that to be get it assigned to the object is data. The name of the object is a data over here itself. Now we are going for the serialization itself. So for that, what we have to do, we simply have to open this file. So this is the file name where we have to get it open, that data.pickle. We are utilizing it, and by that way we are mentioning wb. Why we are mentioning, it's a write byte. Okay, we have to write the byte. That was the reason we are binary write we are talking about. That was the reason we are using wb. If we're talking about rb, then it's a read binary. So over here itself it's a write binary. That was the thing we are using WB. Now this is the where we have stored all the content from that, like whatever the data we are getting it, we just get it mapped over there itself to get it open and get it transferred to the F. That is one of the thing we are using this syntax. And now after that, this is the main section which you're talking about, a pickle dump, and the data over here itself, this is one of the thing we are taking it, and this is coming it from here. Okay, so this one is just to convert a Python object to another one which we call it as a byte stream. We are trying to get it convert using this dump. So this is one of the function present inside of the pickle one, where we are trying to get it converted a Python object to a byte stream using this. So where we have to pass the data itself, that we call it as name as already a object, we have to get it defined, and this is a file name we are giving it over here. Okay, and once everything is get converted, it gets saved to the file that is F. Okay, that was the reason we are defining F, where we are storing everything. Now talking about the deserialization zone, where what we have to do over here itself, we'll just open the data once again, and this is RB. What I mean by that RB, this is a read binary, and now this is a file name which we have discussed about it. Now load underscore data, this is one of the object which we are defining it, and which we have to get it printed to get the similar result. Okay, and now after that, this is the pickle dot load, is one of the function which is present inside of the pickle module, and here we have to define the name of the file itself. Through this we are just simply opening that file, and we wanted that to be get it converted from byte stream to the Python object. So using that, we are utilizing a pickle.load to get it converted from byte stream to the Python object, and we get the results, and that to be get it stored inside of the loaded data. And once we are going further with that, we want to get it print that load.data, and we can able to see the similar result which we have it at the initial phase itself. So serialization and deserialization are two concepts which are utilizing over here itself. Now let me run the code, and when we run the code, we get the similar result which we have it as a data itself. After deserialization, we are getting a similar result itself on our screen. So I hope you are able to understand the concept of the pickle module. I try my best to get you understand. This is a small concept, not a big one. We already discussed about the serialization and deserialization in our previous videos also, so I'm not giving much concern over there itself, but this is one of the module which you can utilize it as per your need, and it's having a positive or negative points also. So as per your need itself, like modules, lot of modules are available in a Python itself. It's nothing like that. For each and every process, each and every activity, you have n number of modules are available, but you have to select the module wisely, so that as per your need, how much you required it, which thing you're looking for it, what type of output you're looking for it, what type of performance you're looking for it, accordingly try to map the modules. Not all the modules can be applicable at all the places. You have to select it appropriately, which is the preference one. Okay, so I hope you like this video. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel, and if you like to provide your feedback, you can provide the feedback in the comment section of this video. Thank you so much once again. Take care. Bye bye.